Hello and welcome to my 48th Duel Masters podcast. Today I'm going to tell you that I can sell you cards. I'm going to teach you the first katakana, but first I'm going to tell you about hiragana and katakana. As you can see, I get some new markers. I still have the old one. I'm going to show you now that there is 4 different character type they use in Japan. You have hiragana and katakana, which refer to kana. They become to kana together, because this is the only Japanese characters at all. They also have something called romaji. Romaji is Roman letters. It's the character we use. It's the less used of them all. And you also have kanji. Kanji is Chinese characters actually, which they use to write a lot of words. Earlier, katakana was the only phonetic language it was in Japan. So then they didn't use hiragana, they used katakana and kanji. They didn't use romaji at all. Romaji is something that come later, and now they use katakana to express Western ideas or something. So they actually write this. It's the less used of hiragana, katakana, and kanji. But in Duel Masters it's used a whole lot to express, for example, W breaka, for example. Like if a double breaks something, it's breaka or buroka for blockers, or yeah, you see what I mean. So katakana is a whole lot used. But why do they have hiragana? Hiragana, it's the youngest writing system I know about, because hiragana was only used for women at the start. So if you watch some old Japanese film where someone talk about women's script, chances is that it's hiragana. And I thought you hiragana, and now they use that for what they call the old katakana thing. And now I'm going to teach you the first katakana letters. A, I, U, E, O, and Kaki, Kuke, Ko was the first letters I taught you, right? In katakana they're no different against the spelling here. And the 10-10 is almost the same in Kaki, Kuke, Ko. Well, there's actually the same. Today I'm going to teach you the only 10-10 character who's not in hiragana, but only in katakana. First I'm going to take, this is a hiragana and Roman letter, but it's different in katakana. Okay, I just go through them. Stroke like this, and then down like this. A. First take a stroke down like this, then right like this. I. Now comes to the confusing part of letters. Is the U sounds almost like each other, so be careful. First a stroke down like this, then a stroke like this, and finally take a stroke to the side and take it down. U. This one is E. Stroke like this, take a stroke like this, and then the final stroke at the bottom. E. Is O. Take a stroke like this, not in the middle, but a bit to the side, down there, take a hook at the end, and then out like this. O. Go to the K sound. This is the Ka in hiragana, and it's mostly like in katakana too. Stroke like this, then add a little stroke like this. Ka, and ki, stroke like this, then add 2 strokes like this. Ki, a ku, stroke like this, and like this. Ku. Okay, so like the last one, take a stroke like this, over there, and then take the little stroke like this. Ke, ke, ke. The last one is ko. Take a stroke like this, and then take the final stroke in like this. Ko, ko, ko. You may wonder, where is the V sound? You have a W sound, but where is the V sound? And now I'm going to tell you. This is U. But when you add a 10-10 here, it's V. This is the difference. So that is the only way of doing it. It doesn't matter if you use hiragana after it, but you can't use a hiragana U for making the sound. It doesn't work that way because it's the old way of writing. So it's mostly just as katakana, but you can use hiragana for it. So like wa, vi, vu, ve, wo. Vu is not a U here, just the character vu. And if it's hiragana or katakana, does it matter? It's wa, vi, vu, ve, wo in this case. So there we go. This is most of my Duel Masters stuff. It's most of my cards. Some decks I don't have here. This binder I put some cards that I like real well and won't trade. Well, I could trade them for a whole lot, but there's some special cards in here and everything, so I actually have this one. I got sponsored from Japan for time back. I was going to make a Duel Masters school here, as I told you before. It didn't work, no one come. So a whole lot of Japanese people did actually give me cards because I'm going to have a school, and no one come to the school. So yeah, you can see how what people think. Like there's a whole lot of people who still want to play, but still they didn't come to my Duel Masters school for some reason. So you see, here we have my cards. Here I have made some bags with different civilizations. We have my multicolor cards, my nature cards, my water cards, darkness cards, fire cards, and finally my light cards. Yes, it's a whole lot of cards. Yes, that's how I made it. And this is almost just Japanese cards. This is something I made from a Duel Masters school. Open it. Here it's English cards. Some of them I have traded to me to get more English cards when people wanted some Japanese cards. So you can see those are open to borrow and trade if you live in my hometown and are coming to my Duel Masters school. But no one was coming. I actually had cards so we could play even though we didn't have any cards. So that's a whole lot of thing. So now I just put away my cards to show you what I can sell. Yes, I can sell single cards if you want me to. Then you just tell me what you want and I can see what I can do. And yeah, that's almost how it is. Like, if you want a card and you think I have it, you can ask if I have exactly that card and I can see if I have it. Then I will come up with a price, actually. That's how that works. And here I have some more I get sponsored from Japan. It's a real nice guy who actually sponsored me. I have some boxes. This is actually that you put something you're going to sell in. So I open it, and here we have homemade packs. This is of the cards I get sponsored. This I made it so one of the cards is actually put out of the way, and I have a whole restricts here, so you can't actually see any cards. So it's like a real pack. So that's actually what I did, and they don't cost a lot either. So the price of this, well, I will tell you the price if you want some of them. Because it will be like one of this will cost like 30 kroner for one of this. Those here are English cards from DM5, like I could bought. This is the last I bought. I have 5 of them. 5. Those goes for 35. This is almost the cards I bought the last time I was shop cards, and it goes for 35 because now the price is sick high on cards, and now they are cheap actually, and they actually sell it for like 40 kroner now. That's a whole lot. I don't know why they sell it for that lot now. It was like 30 in the store when I was buying them at the store. Some other thing I have, it's sleeves. I have 100 pack silver sleeves. I have 2 packs with some troll sleeves. Or ogre thing. I don't know. I think this is a troll or ogre, I don't know. And here I have something. I have just a few of this. This is DM31 Japanese cards. This is 5 pack booster. This is DM25. Yes, DM25. And here I have DMC48. This goes actually for 25. Yes, 25. And this goes for 20 Norwegian. Yes, this I sell it for 20 Norwegian. And DM25 I have a whole lot of. Yes. This is unopened, and I also have here. Yes. So I have a whole lot to sell. Let's see. And I also have decks I made my own. Yes, this is decks I made on my own. Like I could sell. So you almost get thing from me. They're not for free, but the reason I tell you to buy this is because then I can buy in more. So I'm not going to use that for anything else than Duel Masters. So you can get into my PayPal account. My email I showed you a whole lot of time before, but here you have it again. So now you can get everything you want from me. This is a whole lot I could sell, but I can't have all this at the same time. So you may buy it from me. Those goes for 50. This goes for 80. Yes. Thank you. Now at last. If you think you can trust me, ask Mega Bullshit Dragon if you can trust me. Because he bought from me here earlier with money. So you could just go to my PayPal account and yeah, pay me some, but tell me if you're going to pay me before you do it. Because if you send me money, I will just take them because I don't know where they come from. So you actually contact me and then we can make a deal and you can buy from me. So, until next time, carry on.